just made a review, or commentary, I guess, on Thor: Love and Thunder, and pointed out that I think the reason I like it so much is because being a parent is so important to me, and the movie seems to be about being a parent. Sunlight there. Let's go this way again. And I thought, maybe someone will hear that, see the movie again, and think, oh, I guess when you look at it from that perspective, it's a really well done movie. And I was just thinking, maybe someone can do that for me with my least favorite of the MCU movies, and that would be Captain America: Winter Soldier. I know a lot of people like that movie a lot, and I get downvoted a lot online when I talk about, well, the fact that I dislike Winter Soldier and try to explain why. But a lot of people like it, so maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe there's a different way to look at it that would help me enjoy it more. And if I try to boil down my complaints as simply as possible, I think it's two basic things. One is that I feel like they tried to get too many important story arcs into the movie. The two big ones being, well, okay, I guess we're into spoilers. If you haven't seen the movies before, maybe save yourself the rest of this video. The two biggest arcs that I think were fighting for attention, and then weren't even the only arcs, were Hydra taking over S.H.I.E.L.D. and Cap trying to save Bucky. And each one of those things seemed to me to be a separate story, and they both had a lot of material that could have been included in a movie about that. Heck, or even like a whole TV series if, well, anyway, I mean, yeah, there was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and that addressed some more of the Hydra stuff, and that was interesting, but not relevant to this movie, I guess. Wow, the sun is just in that spot. Let me just change direction again here. Yeah, so I feel like this massive thing for S.H.I.E.L.D. And even for the Avengers deserved more than to be like 1/3 of the story. And the relationship between Bucky and Steve Rogers, there's a lot there, and there's a lot of good story that can be told, and I feel like that was shoehorned into the movie too. Just didn't get enough attention and feels feels like both of those stories were weaker because of it. So if you can give me a different way of looking at that, and maybe I give the movie another watch and see if that helps, that would be good. I'd appreciate hearing that. The second problem I had was that if Steve Rogers had called in any of the powerful Avengers, the big bad scary MacGuffin that is the basis for the tension of the story, like, it wouldn't have been big, bad, and scary. Like, those aerial gunships just weren't enough to be a real threat. I feel like the writers failed on that. And like, if Hulk had come in, he could have just smashed it apart. If Thor had come in, he could, well, them apart. Thor could have done it. Iron Man could have done it. Yeah, it was just, it felt odd that they tried to build the tension of the movie on something that isn't really that much more powerful than what we already have in real life, and that the solution was something about circuit board plugging, and he had to plug the circuit board into the thing for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, maybe if you could explain. I mean, yeah, so accurate, can take people out from really far away. Okay, yeah, that's a determined person can accomplish the same goal with a whole heck of a lot less of investment or complexity. I don't know. It just didn't seem like that scary a thing, and I didn't feel any tension in the movie because of it. I mean, even the first time I watched it, I was sitting there wondering why Cap wasn't just calling in a favor. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those are my two big complaints. Squished, shallow stories, and no source of tension. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for listening, and I'll look forward to some comments.